Hey Joey, this is the reading vlog I promised you I would film. This is gonna be just a what I read in the week, because by the time that you see this, by the end of the week, you will be back in Arizona. So, what better way to keep you updated on what I'm reading than a little vlog. Started on a Sunday, the proper time to start a reading vlog in my brain. So right now, I am reading Heartstrings by Ivy Fairbanks. I have the arc of this book, and it comes out on Tuesday. So I'm like halfway through, so I need to read the next half of it between today and tomorrow in order for the fact that I got an arc to mean anything. So this is about Aiden and Lo, and they had like a relationship in the past, and now we've sort of time jumped, and it's like a second chance situation, but they both are like still madly in love with each other. They just started hooking up again. She's pretending it's temporary, and he's trying to figure out how to make sure that it's not, and like all this stuff. Great second chance stuff going on. They're at a wedding. I don't know if this whole thing's gonna take place at a wedding or if we're gonna transition out of the wedding soon, but I'm having an alright time. We'll see. But I will either update you tonight with where I get to, or I will read and then immediately fall asleep, and we'll update you tomorrow. So see you then. It is Monday evening, and I figured I would update you with where I got to yesterday, which I'm trying to turn my Kindle on so that I can remember. Fun fact about most arcs, especially from NetGalley, they do not have page numbers. So I got to 65% in Heartstrings. I am not going to be able to finish that today, I'm realizing right now, because it's 8 o'clock and I have to go to bed soon. But I'm planning to read at least a little bit more of that before I go to bed. But also, today while at work, I listened to like 65%, funnily enough, if I remember correctly. Oh, 75%. I listened to like 75% of The Last Devil to Die, which is the 4th book in the Thursday Murder Club series. This is kind of a boo-boo on my part. I thought it was the 3rd one. I had put the 3rd and 4th one on hold at the library, and when it came in, I just was like, yes, please, I would like it. And then I started listening to it today, and then like 25% and I realized it was the 4th one. But they're like barely a series. It's more of like interconnected standalones. So I think there is some context or like inside jokes that I'm missing from the last one, but it's fine. So I've been enjoying that because it's good. This one's particularly sad in the sort of like backstory of the characters. I wasn't prepared for that, but that's okay. So I did have to stop on my way home because I was crying. But those books are good. They're fun. It's just old people solving murders and whatnot, which is both funny and interesting. So that's my reading update for today. I will hopefully get some more done in Heartstrings tonight. It would be great if I could finish it. It says I have an hour and 22 minutes left though, which I am not staying up for another hour and 22 minutes, hopefully, but we'll see. So I will see you tomorrow with what I am reading or have read. It is Tuesday. It feels like it should be the Friday after next based on how much I have done today. Holy moly, my cat is in fact being crazy. So if you hear his little bells, that's him. But I did finish The Last Devil to Die. Is that what that's called? This is how tired I am. The Last Devil to Die. That is what that's called. I finished the audiobook while I was at work today. It was good. I gave that one 4.5 stars, and I think I gave the first 2 4 stars. This one just had a lot more like emotional character stuff going on in it that I enjoyed. I think I might use a Libro FM credit that I have floating around to get A Bullet That Missed, I think is what it's called, the 3rd one, because again, as previously mentioned, I accidentally read the 4th one before the 3rd one. I have a Libby hold for A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, and I do need to read that in the next like week or so, because I think that's when my hold expires, but I don't think that's a tomorrow thing, because I'm gonna be so tired because it's already an hour past my bedtime. So I also won't be reading anything else today. I'm hoping tomorrow I will have time. That means that I can start Apprentice to the Villain, because I think that's what I want to read next. So we'll see if that happens, and then maybe I'll take some actual footage of me actually reading so that this vlog isn't only 8 minutes long. But yes, that is all I finished today. Pulled out the stuff to make the granny squares for the book blanket for it. Didn't even get to it. We're installing a shower right now, and it will be done tomorrow. And so then hopefully I'll have my whole evening to read. So yes, that's today's update. Enjoy some footage of my cat being crazy because he's funny. It is Wednesday evening. I don't know that it's quite evening yet, but I updated you yesterday that I had finished that Richard Osman book, and I said I might start the other one at work today. Didn't. They're training a new person at work next to me, and it's just very loud. I can't listen to anything that I actually have to listen to. I promised that I would record some of me reading so that, again, this video isn't only 8 minutes long. This afternoon we will be reading Accomplice to the Villain. This is nice and floppy. It's cute. I loved the first 2 of these books. I'm excited to read this one. Yeah, go ahead and get excited to read this with me, and we will see where I get to before I stop or my camera dies or overheats or whatnot. Exciting stuff. Okay, an update. I have read 60 pages of this. It's so good, but I had to take a break and start crocheting because my eyes were tired and kept skipping around on the page, and it was becoming incredibly frustrating. Things are coming back to me. I'm tired. Things are starting to come back to me as far as like what happened in the last one, because I admittedly do not hold on to information like that very well. I'm excited to keep reading that tomorrow and probably the next day, but that is my update for today. 60 pages of that. Not a ton of reading done today, but I could either read a lot tomorrow or basically nothing tomorrow because I'm taking a half day, but I have plans, so who knows. See you then. It is now Friday. Yesterday was Thursday, and I didn't have time to read anything. I didn't read anything at work because I took a half day, and then I went garage sailing, and then I played Dungeons & Dragons, and then the day was over. So didn't read anything yesterday and just finished my reading for today. I read more pages of this. I'm now on page 105. We just hit a major plot point and I'm tired, so I'm gonna stop because otherwise I might not be able to. So that's my update for today. My cat's being very cute, so you're gonna get some close-ups of the cat. He's so sleepy. And so cute. But he was eating the sponge earlier. See you tomorrow. It's Saturday. I don't think I let you know that I read some of my book yesterday, which was Friday. I just think that I sat down and I only read 19 pages. Also sorry for all of the background noise, but there's a TV going and a fan going and it's hot and it's fine. But yes, I'm still reading this. This is the most boring reading vlog ever. I haven't read like anything. I am really enjoying this. I was just tired last night. I didn't get home until like 8:45. So that's kind of the story there. But lots of interesting things are happening. And so I'm going to keep reading right now. I have plans at like 12:30. It's currently like 10:15. So I might update you later on, or I might update you tonight. But then I will come back for the end of the video. And that's that. Kitty cameo. It is Sunday, still. I don't know if I said that in the last clip, but I finished Accomplice to the Villain. If you haven't read the series or you aren't caught up, catch up, read them. They're so good. They're just very good. The first one is very like whimsical and fun, and the second one has a lot of like intrigue and we're learning about the world and we're learning about the story and whatever. And then this one has a lot of like tension and it's just very good. I like them all. I think it would be really excellent to be able to read them like all in a row. So if you haven't read any of them, go buy all of them. Start reading. So good. This is also obviously the end of the weekly reading vlog because it's the end of the week. I read what feels like nothing this week because it was crazy at work. So this was a choice of a week for me to choose because I didn't really listen to anything. But I finished Heartstrings, that arc I had. I finished that Richard Osman book, The Last Devil to Die. And I finished this. So I guess, yeah, that's sort of that. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I will have something else interesting to film later on, but I will see you next time. If you aren't Joey and you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. I post every once in a while. That's all. Bye.